Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for being here and welcome back. Today I've got a Stitch Fix unboxing for you, but fair warning, I don't do try-ons. That's just because of my continuous take video style. However, I will try on some of the items for you over on Instagram, so if you want to see what they look like head on over to that Instagram account. I'll link it for you in the description box below. I've been using Stitch Fix for several years now. In fact, I believe that this is Fix 101 for me, so I'm very familiar with the process and how this company has actually grown over the years. You fill out a style profile as well as a size profile when you first sign up. You pay a $20 styling fee, but that fee can be applied to any of the items should you decide to keep them. If you decide to keep all of the items in your Fix, you get a 25% discount, which is pretty significant. That usually means you're getting one of the pieces for free. Now, if you don't decide to keep anything, then you do lose that $20, but I still think that it's well worth it to have some pieces sent to you where you don't have to go into the store and try things on. You get to do it in the comfort of your own home. They also include a prepaid mailer for you to send all of the items you don't decide to hold on to right back to them. So it's a really, really easy process, and I love that you get to schedule fixes whenever you want. It's not really a subscription service. So let's go ahead and get into it. They always include a little like style card, so you can actually, this is actually perforated, so if you wanted to hold on to these, you could. I didn't collect them when I first started Stitch Fix. I kind of wish that I had, but they also always give you a little note from your stylist, so let's just see what it says. It says, "Greetings Noelle, happy Fix Day. Autumn is in the air and I hope you'll enjoy these very seasonal pieces that are a healthy mix of comfy and stylish for everyday outfits. I got your request for some great blouses and dresses and found some super cute options for you. I did look for a pair of wedge sandals in tan, but we did not have any in your size right now. Generally, I don't get accessories or shoes from them, but that is something that I have been on the lookout for. For a super flattering look that is still appropriate for the California weather, wear this rail striped smock dress that features a super flattering waist and short sleeves." That sounds great to me. "Pair this with flats, hoops, and a denim jacket. Don't forget to mix and match these items together and with what you already have in your wardrobe to discover some fun and unique seasonal looks. I can't wait to hear how it goes, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy. All the best, Elise." So it shows you the item that they sent you as well as different things that you could pair it with. Not necessarily items that you already have in your wardrobe, but they just do give you that kind of idea of how to make it work with things that might be similar. So I am seeing some really great pieces. I didn't actually wind up keeping anything in my last Fix. By the way, you guys, if you would like to try out Stitch Fix, I will leave a link in the description box below. I believe I still can get you a $50 credit. If not, it's $25, but I think that link for the $50 credit does still work. So let's go ahead and dive in. Like I said, I'm really excited already. It looks like a much better Fix, a much better fit for me in terms of style than the last one. So the first thing I'm seeing is from Market and Spruce, and it's just like a crew neck cotton blend pullover. So not really a blouse, not really like a sweatshirt. It's a little bit more elevated than that. It's like definitely like office work appropriate. And it's just a nice plain gray with some nice polka dots. And it's like they're stitched in there, so you can kind of see if I hold it up close. But I think that is really cute. And then at the cuffs, we've got a little like black stripe to give it a little bit more detail. But this does feel like a perfect weight for me, especially in the fall and winter months, because again, it doesn't get super duper cold here. But this is also a really nice layering piece because it's not so thick that you couldn't wear it under a jacket or with a nice chunky scarf. And of course, I just love the like classic gray and black, and I do actually really like polka dots. I think they're really fun. So let's see on our other sheet, which does tell us all of the prices. It says that this Market and Spruce Rodith crew neck cotton pullover is $58, which is a little bit pricey, but I've definitely paid that much for nice tops before, and this is a good contender for me. Again, the material feels really, really nice and soft, not scratchy at all. So we'll just have to see how that fits, but so far this is maybe a keeper for me. The next thing I am seeing, just looking at it on the sheet, is not something I'll probably hold on to, even though I love Michael Stars, and they do have a lot of like brands that you'll recognize. So this is like a little bit of a pricier brand, you can kind of give them like your budget. Like if you want to pay like the lowest prices for a certain kind of piece, or like mid-tier, or like if you're willing to pay a little bit more. I think for most of them, I say that I'm like more of a like mid-range, because I don't mind paying a little bit more for quality or like brand names that I know. So this is like a ribbed dress, and again, it's in a nice color that I love, which is just a charcoal gray. It's got long sleeves. It is super duper soft. And it's kind of like it's a shorter dress. It's like very soft, but it's ribbed. I don't know if you can see the ribbing there, but because of that, because it's so soft, it is going to show every single line and detail and lump and bump underneath. So and it doesn't really have any sort of like waist or like seaming to kind of create the illusion of a waist. So while it might look nice, like paired with a denim jacket, which will kind of give you a little bit more shape, it's probably just going to be a little bit too revealing for me, in all honesty, because it's not going to hang loosely, and I'd have to feel like I wanted to wear some like shaper wear underneath to kind of keep everything smooth and no lines. It has a seam up along the back, which I don't mind at all. Again, it feels super comfy, and it feels like a perfect piece for winter, especially with some like leggings and boots and stuff. Not that I have the opportunity to wear stuff like that very often these days, but it's probably not going to work for me, just because, like I said, I don't want to have to wear like special undergarments to like pull off a dress that's supposed to look really easy and casual, because that takes all the ease and casualness out of it. So just knowing that it's Michael Stars means it's probably going to be a little pricey, so let's take a quick look. Indeed, that dress is $98. So I am not opposed to paying $98 for a dress that I absolutely love and know that I will definitely use. While the style, the color, the material are all great, like I said, just the cut of it, and because it's going to show everything, and that price, probably not a keeper for me. So all right. Speaking of pricey dresses, let's go ahead and talk about that smock dress that they did mention in that little note. This dress, I'm just looking at the picture of it, so I'll show it to you guys as well so you can see, because I know I'm not doing the try-ons, but it is so cute. I love midi dresses. This looks like a great travel dress. It creates the illusion of a waist. It's in nice airy blue and white. However, this dress, you guys, and it is by Rails, is $188 for a dress. Now, like, I feel like I could get like a formal dress for $188, or like a bridesmaid's dress or something like that. I don't think I'll keep it, even if I love it. I mean, I would have to like really, really love it, and then like ask permission and see if maybe this could be like a Christmas present to myself. But the material is really nice. It just gives me those like vibes of going like to Greece in the summer and or Italy, and just having this easy breezy look. But it definitely doesn't look like a $188 dress. It does, so it has like this open neckline, which I like, with these like ties that you can just kind of keep loose. I would never really actually tie them in a bow. And then I do love this kind of crumbly, super light material. I don't know if you guys can actually see, but there are a few lines of like metallic silver that are running through it, and I almost wish they weren't there, because I feel like it almost cheapens the look instead of just having this like nice blue and white striped linen. So then it has this like smocked waist, which could be good depending on where it hits me. If it hits me more under the bust and does create that illusion of a waistline, it'll be great. However, if it fits like on my natural waist and doesn't blouse a lot, it's not going to look awesome. The skirt looks nice because it kind of gets a little bit more flared at the bottom, and then we have this nice ruffle to give it a little bit more volume. So in theory, I love this dress. If it was like $88 instead of $108, I might be really excited to try it on, and I might be willing to pay that $88 for sure. But $188, that dress is going to have to really, really wow me, even though the style of it and the colors and the material again are so me. So great work by the stylist, but again, I'm still experiencing a little sticker shock on that. All right, so we got two more tops, it looks like. So let's show you this Quintana color block mesh detail pullover. So here it is in the center. Now, great fall colors, but I'm not really into this like mustardy color, and I just don't know how often I would reach for it. So here it is. You can see it's definitely mesh on the top, so nice and thin. I like then that switches the texture to that ribbing. Then it's just a basic soft sweater material on this middle beige push panel, and then it goes back to that alternating ribbing and like mesh here along the bottom. So it's actually see-through, like I can actually see through it. So I'm gonna have to see how that looks when it's actually on my skin. I do like the weight of it. I like it a lot more than I thought I would in person when I just saw it in my like little preview here on the card. But I'm just gonna have to see. I mean, I do like fall colors. I wish it was a V-neck. If it was a V-neck, I would probably more inclined to hold on to it. But let's see what the price on this one is. So the price on this Market and Spruce, another Market and Spruce item, they know that I like that brand also, is another $58. So just like the polka dot one, if I was going to choose just one $58 pullover from Market and Spruce, it would probably be the gray and black polka dot one. But I'll definitely give it a try. You'll definitely see it over on Instagram. And then finally, we got something from Daniel Rain, which is a brand that I have definitely gotten a lot of pieces from in Stitch Fixes in the past, and I've held on to quite a few of them as well. If you look in my closet, there's quite a few Daniel Rain blouses, so I totally understand why they sent it to me. I'm not super excited though about this material, and that material is always one of those things that you just have to see it and feel it in person. I really love this like kind of like waffle stitching though that they did along the neckline, and of course I love this like V neckline. I also really like having like long sleeve blouses, but I'm not sure if you guys can tell. And it also has this nice little detail, little button here where it just makes the cuff come in a little bit more, so it's a little more blousey in the sleeves. This material is just that kind of like slinky poly that actually wrinkles really easily. You'd think because it's so soft and the way it hangs nicely that it wouldn't wrinkle, but it does in fact, and that's always a bummer to me, like things that I have to like feel like I'm constantly re-steaming them. So it's a little bit slinkier, the feel of the material that I was expecting just compared to other blouses that I've had. But I do like I said, this kind of this panel stitching detail I really like, and then it is also repeated on the back across the shoulders, so it could look really nice. I'm noticing that there are actually buttons, which those are kind of like lost when you're wearing it, right? Because it's black buttons on a black blouse, so you wouldn't necessarily see it. I don't usually like button down tops. I know I'm wearing one right now, but I do have a lot of black tops, surprise, surprise. So I'm not sure if I necessarily need to add yet another one, even though that is kind of classic. I think it could work with a little French tuck in some jeans, or you could make it a little fancier and like tuck it into like a skirt or something. But let's see how much that is. That is $68. So again, that is kind of, anytime we're going over $50 for a piece, for me, it's like I have to really, really like it to hold on to it. So the total cost, because of that $188 dress for those 5 items, is $470. So that is an expensive fix. Usually my fixes are around like $200-300. So then, you know, I would get a pretty significant discount though, 25% if I kept all of them, of $117.50, which would basically cover like 2 of the blouses, really. Still wouldn't cover that one dress though, but like I said, I'm probably not super into that dress, so for me it doesn't make sense to hold on to all 5 items and then still have that dress that I probably will never use and would probably just wind up putting on consignment or giving away. But they are all definitely within my like style profile, so I think that the stylist did an awesome job this time, except for that like dress cut just because of the material. So I will definitely give these a try over on Instagram. Forgive me ahead of time if I don't try that dress on, if it just seems a little too lumpy to me. But all of the tops are pretty good. Definitely like the polka dot top. I think, like I said, that is still my top contender. I really wish that this blue and white dress was a little bit cheaper, because it definitely seems like something that I would reach for a lot. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was, what you thought about the pricing on this fix, and if you've ever used this styling service or any others, I'd love to hear from you about that as well. If you enjoyed this video, you guys, please do give it a thumbs up. Again, please check me out over on Instagram, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.